because it has been a while, I will say this. If we so want to have some final ending of wholesome moments, if we want, we could stop the Never Have I Ever here, but roll some d20s to see roll some con saves to see exactly how drunk some of you are
Okay.
by the end of the night.
You already know for me.
Back at all?
Huh?
You want me to change the music back at all?
Since we're like kind of close to the end soon, no.
All right.
Yeah. So let's wrap up Never Have I Ever here, and we'll roll for our thing. How many do you want us to roll, Sunny?
3 each.
Okay.
And if you so wish to choose to fail, you can.
Okay. Actually,
In which
Aster.
Otto will choose to fail. Otto will choose to fail some.
Okay, Aster actually. Damn, Aster, you held your liquor like nobody else. That's a 2 19s, a 20.
Nice.
Atreus got a 9, an 8, and a 20. Dirty 20.
Catherine got 6, 2, and 2 on the dice. No modifiers.
What? Oh man, messed that up.
Atreus pulls out a ukulele.
What?
You need to do a YouTube apology for fucking shit up.
No, wait. That's the next Cinecomic. Young little Cinecomic. Just Austin doing a ukulele apology.
Wait, where did
All
it go?
aboard the I'm so sorry train.
Where did it go?
But yeah, Sonny, that's for Atreus, that's a 9, an 8, and a 20.
Alrighty, so for Iceland, you relatively are not that drunk.
Yeah.
You stopped at some point. Aster, you kind of are able to hold your liquor well. Atreus, you're still very much kind of drunk, but maybe not blackout drunk, but and as well as but Catherine's kind of a little bit on the drunker side.
Yeah.
Katya is able to hold her liquor very well, but then Otto, he's not gonna remember the morning.
I imagine Aster's just there like, you have definitely drunk your fill tonight. To Otto.
Would Atreus and Otto have said anything when they went back to the table?
No, Otto wouldn't have just not.
Would anyone have said anything to Atreus when he came back to the table?
No. Everybody tried to continue on with the night and have fun.
Alright, then let's continue. What was happening? They drank you said?
Everyone's drank their fill before Katya's just like, well, I think this is gonna be the end for me. I shall be on my way back.
You have a good night, Katya.
Before you also hear Katya go, I think I should head home too. It's gonna be a rough morning for me.
You're in
Rest well.
Atreus just looks and says, "You're in no condition to go home."
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Catherine, in your state, you're not going to be able to walk straight.
And how do you know that?
Tell her to stand up and walk straight.
Yeah, as I say, he says, "Stand up and don't fall over."
She rolled an 18 on that on the dice on that dex save.
What does she do when she stands up?
Let's see if she can stand up properly though. That's a 9 on the dice. So Catherine attempting to stand up, wobbles a little bit, but is fine. But then proceeds to walk relatively in a straight line, not enough to not be called out on a drunk test.
Yeah, not straight enough to not be called out. He just looks at you and says, "Yeah, you're not going home tonight."
Good night, B.
Good night, B.
Good night, B.
Good night.
But she's just like, I'll be fine.
Nutty. What? Schrodinger's scrotum? What? The fuck does that mean? The fuck's that
No
next
clue.
to?
But Otto just like, I can probably walk back too, as I'm not even gonna roll for it. Otto, like, attempting to stand up, wobbles a whole shit ton.
Aster immediately like gets up and tries to like support him and is like, "Well, you really cannot. You could stay here at the tavern tonight."
Oh, like, with you?
He's just like he gets all blushy before calming down. He's like, "Let's here. You can have my bed. Come on." And he tries to help him up the stairs. It's like, "I'll see the rest of you in the morning." As he
Uh,
Good night.
Just to make sure of everything, what is everyone else gonna do?
Atreus is gonna
Um,
say to Catherine, just, you can stay in my room for the night. Because you're definitely not going
You don't
home.
have to do that, you know.
I'm doing it.
Iceland simply. She doesn't say anything else to the others. This, besides a simple good night before going up to her room. She's not exactly gonna go sleep, but rather peer out the window for a while.
Before going to bed?
Mm-hmm.
Is Cartier technically still at the table?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Katya's gone. I just don't have it pulled up at the moment, mainly because I was like having to pull up Discord, so just a flip.
Waltz down the promenade.
So does everyone just head up to their rooms?
Yeah.
Yep. Dragging giant fish man with me.
So you all head to your rooms. I'll start with one first before we get into anything else additionally wholesome or serious. Atreus, what you doing, buddy?
I still feel bad.
Good. I'm glad you do.
The guilt is setting in. We're going past stream time because of this, you fucker. I'm kidding.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's mean.
Yeah.
That was mean.
Clearly wasn't enough trauma this session, and now there definitely has been.
It could have been wholesome, man.
Could have been wholesome. It could have been this man fucking keels over and dies from alcohol. I don't know. But you definitely take Catherine to his room and make sure she's at least like sit her on the bed. And just ask her like, do you need me to get you anything?
Oh, I'm fine.
That's not what he asked.
She's too drunk to answer
Yeah, I know.
appropriately.
I know. He's looking at her. He's like, never mind. You just need to rest.
Fair enough. She just like lays in the bed and just attempts to go to sleep.
Yeah, he pulled the sheets over and they sit on like the end of the bed, just like sitting there thinking about what Otto said and connecting it with what Asta said earlier that day, where Asta said, he said something along the lines of when him and Atreus were talking. He's like, the world might be better off if I never existed. And he just thinks to himself, he told me, and I didn't realize.
And I'm guessing he passes out.
Passes out, probably lay on like the opposite end of the opposite. Like, it's like,
At
how
the-
big is the bed?
I'd say like a decent like queen size or maybe king.
Yeah, so he goes to like the opposite side of the bed that like he takes off his like jacket, goes to the opposite side of the bed that Catherine's on, like from where Catherine is, and just goes like tries to get some sleep.
And then for our other two,
Ah, yes. Aster, obviously helping Otto into the room, closes the door with his foot when they get in. He's like, "Here, you can have the bed. I'll sleep on the chair over there in the corner." He help
I
him.
mean, kind of just keeps a firm hand on you before leading you to the bed before consensually and slowly just pinning you down before going, I mean, it might be funner if you were in it with me.
Aster's eyes are wide and he's flustered. And for a minute, he thinks he might panic, but he stops and he breathes and he's like, Otto? Uh, Nanako, your mic.
Yep.
Thank you. But he said he takes a deep breath, and then he says, "Otto, I'm very flattered and very, very, very tempted. Trust me, it's very tempting, but I can't do that." And he like gently pushes himself up. It's not that you're not attractive, or that I haven't like thought of that. It's that I can't really do that with the whole no strings attached. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm very much, and it's obvious, an emotional person, and I don't want to do that stuff just for fun. If I do that, I want a relationship with someone. And
Ooh,
what do I mean? I mean, I don't really. I mean, as if I'm intimate with somebody, I want to be in a monogamous relationship with them. You know, the kind where you're serious about each other. And you're trying to see if it works out for the long haul. That kind of relationship.
huh.
Uh, I am still flattered, though. Maybe in the
I
future.
guess I never thought about it like that.
You never thought about it like that. Have you never have you never been in a relationship with anyone you've been with?
Not really.
Aster's like, oh, I, well, that's something I want, and I know you're drunk and might not remember this in the morning, but if in the future, in the morning, or anything, if you want to talk about that stuff, we can. And I don't mean you not having a relationship, I mean what you may want with me, if that's something you want to consider.
That sounds nice.
It does. Now lay down. I will go sleep in the chair. So you can be
All right.
comfortable and not have to worry about me invading your space.
I wouldn't mind it either way.
Are you saying you want me to cuddle you or something?
I wouldn't mind it.
Well, obviously I can't have sex with you, but I can indulge you in that. But before I do, give me 1 second. As he takes his boots off and the armor he still has off and his cloak, and is just in like his regular shirt, undershirt, and pants. Before he does join him, though, he does do one thing. He actually goes to his bag and pulls out a little journal. He rips a page from it, and he actually starts writing on it. He writes a little note that says, "We talked about some stuff last night, and you said you wanted to talk about it more in the morning, even though you might not remember because you got so drunk. Just wake me up whenever you're, just wake me up and we can talk about it." And he puts it actually to the door. He pins it to the door he pins it to the door. And then he actually will join Otto in the bed, and he will wrap his arms around him. And I suspect Otto probably like places his head in like Aster's like shoulder, neck, chest, somewhere around there. And he just kind of holds him. He holds him and pets his head as he falls asleep before falling asleep himself.
Night session.